Imagine riding a motorcycle that takes you from Monday's city grind to Saturday's mountain trails with zero hesitation. A machine born from heritage, but built for today. Well, Yamaha has done it again. The XT family, a legend among dual sport riders, may be welcoming back one of its most cherished names, the XT350, reinvented for 2025. Stick around until the end of this video, because I've got a surprising twist about how the new XT350 might change the game for dual sport bikes worldwide. Welcome to Z Auto Advisor, where motorcycles aren't just machines, they're stories on wheels. Before we dive into the new, let's remember where it all started. The Yamaha XT350 first hit the roads and trails back in the mid-1980s. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't intimidating, but it earned a reputation for being reliable, versatile, and unbreakable. With its air-cooled single-cylinder engine, lightweight chassis, and long-travel suspension, the XT350 became the definition of go anywhere, do anything. Commuters loved it for its practicality. Adventurers loved it for its ruggedness. Farmers and explorers in remote areas trusted it like an old friend. When Yamaha discontinued the XT350 in 2000, fans didn't forget. They waited, they dreamed. And now, 2.5 decades later, the whispers of a comeback are finally becoming a roar. So what can we expect from the 2025 XT350? Let's start with the heart of the machine, the engine. The old carbureted motor was fun, but outdated. For 2025, Yamaha is expected to give the XT350 a 346cc, single-cylinder, fuel-injected engine, designed to meet modern emissions while still delivering that raw, thumpy character. Expect around 28 to 32 horsepower and 28 to 30 newton meters of torque. Not headline numbers, but perfect for dual sport life. Why? Because this bike isn't about screaming down highways at 200 kilometers per hour. It's about climbing hills, weaving through city streets, and cruising at comfortable speeds with total control. Fuel injection means easy cold starts, better throttle response, and improved fuel efficiency. Essential for riders who split time between urban commutes and backroad. One of the smartest updates Yamaha could bring is a 6-speed gearbox. The original XT350 had 6 gears, but modern refinement will make all the difference. With smoother ratios, you'll get better low-end grunt for trails and calmer. More fuel-efficient cruising on highways. No more choosing between fun on the dirt and practicality on the road. You'll have both in one package. A dual sport lives or dies by its suspension, and Yamaha knows this. The 2025 XT350 is expected to keep the long travel suspension setup that riders loved, but with modern improvements. At the front, a telescopic fork with over 220 millimeters of travel. At the rear, a monoshock system with similar travel. Together, they'll absorb city potholes like a sponge and make rocky trails feel less intimidating. This is where Yamaha's XT family shines, giving riders the confidence to leave the pavement behind without hesitation. Back in the day, the XT350 had a disc at the front and a drum at the rear. Functional, but outdated by today's standards. The new 2025 XT350 is almost guaranteed to feature disc brakes front and rear, paired with dual-channel ABS. This means predictable stopping power on asphalt, and extra safety when conditions turn tricky. Whether you're dodging traffic in the rain or braking on a gravel road, ABS ensures the wheels don't betray you. Now let's talk design, because Yamaha knows the XT name deserves respect. Picture this, a bike with the slim profile and rugged stance of the classic XT350, but updated with sharp plastics, LED lighting, and digital instruments. The headlamp, no longer a dim bulb, would be a powerful LED unit. Indicators and taillights, also LED because visibility saves lives. Expect a tall front fender, knobby dual-purpose tires, and color schemes that nod to Yamaha's history. Perhaps a throwback white and red livery, alongside bold new options. The 21-inch front wheel and 18-inch rear wheel will remain, preserving that true off-road geometry. What good is a dual sport if it can't be lived with day to day? Yamaha knows this, and the XT350 is designed for real-world riders. The seat height will likely hover around 880 to 890 millimeters, tall enough for ground clearance, but manageable for most riders with a bit of effort. The riding position will be upright, with wide handlebars for leverage and comfort. Fuel capacity, expect around 12 to 13 liters, offering decent range thanks to modern efficiency. Weight will probably sit in the 145 to 155 kilogram range, making it light enough to toss around but stable enough for highway cruising. This is a bike you could commute on during the week, then load with minimal luggage for a weekend escape into the wilderness. The XT350 isn't about luxury gadgets. You won't find ride modes, traction control, or radar cruise. Instead, you'll get a digital dash with essential readouts: speed, fuel, gear position, trip meters. That's it. Simple, reliable. Just like the XT has always been. Because sometimes less really is more. Strengths and weaknesses. The honest truth. Every motorcycle comes with trade-offs, and the XT350 is no exception. Strengths include lightweight, manageable, and fun. Real dual sport DNA, capable on both road and trail. Modern safety upgrades like ABS and LED lighting. Nostalgia appeal with practical usability. Weaknesses include not a highway rocket. Power is modest. Tall seat height could intimidate new riders. Minimal wind protection for long-distance travel. But here's the key. For the rider Yamaha is targeting, the urban explorer, the weekend adventurer, the nostalgic rider returning to biking, these aren't flaws. They're reminders of the XT350's core mission: to be simple, tough, and the XT350 isn't for everyone. It's not for the speed freak chasing lap times. It's not for the luxury tourer craving heated grips and Bluetooth dashboards. The XT350 is for the rider who wants freedom in its purest form. The person who commutes during the week but dreams of gravel roads on Friday night. The young rider wanting their first taste of adventure. The veteran rider who remembers the original XT and wants a modern reincarnation. This bike isn't about status. It's about, so what's the takeaway? The 2025 Yamaha XT350 is shaping up to be one of the most exciting dual sport revivals in recent years. It's a machine that respects its roots while stepping confidently into the future. It won't outgun bigger bikes. It won't pamper you with technology. But it will start every morning, take you anywhere, and bring a smile to your face every time you ride. And honestly, isn't that what motorcycling is all about? And now, the surprise I promised at the beginning. In our upcoming video, we'll compare the revived XT350 against Honda's XR300L, a bike with its own strong heritage and a modern edge. Two rivals, two philosophies. Yamaha's rugged simplicity versus Honda's refined practicality. Which one should you buy? Stay tuned, because that battle is going to be epic. This has been Z Auto Advisor. Ride safe, ride smart, and keep the adventure alive.